Hello, friends. I've got a quick little side message for one of you out there. I'm assuming someone will know if it's for them or not because it's coming through kind of like with a message from someone on the other side or something like that. Is how it feels. It may not necessarily be that, but it's almost like someone's been walking around with a huge sense of guilt. Like maybe it's like I couldn't help that person, I couldn't help a friend, or it's like they somehow felt somehow responsible for this person's passing, or it's like it could also be something like because it's just coming through as guilt, so I'm trying to like figure out what that guilt is. It could be something like someone passing away and something being left unsaid. It's like, well, I never said this thing to this person, I never told this person I loved them. I never we never, or it could be like you had an argument with somebody, they passed away, and you never had a chance to like resolve that divide. And it's like, I wish that I'd apologized. I wish I'd been able to talk to this person. I wish it hadn't ended on such bad terms. It's coming through something like that. The energy of this other person is that there's some kind of debt that's been paid. So it's like the person who's walking around with all this guilt. It's like, I don't know if they've done something, or they are getting, somebody could have like gone to church or like confession or something like that. It's like somebody, the person who is living, the person who this message is for, I want to say, has done something. It could just be some kind of realization in themselves. It could just be that they spoke to the universe and said, I'm sorry. They've done something, but it's like the debt's paid, right? The karma's been cleared. Which when I pulled Scramble letters, it was IOU. So I don't know if like somebody had a literal money debt with this person, or like maybe one person owed the other person money, or maybe it's like a favor, like you owed me a favor, something like that. But it's like, whatever it is, it's the debt's been cleared, the karma's been cleared, right? We're good is the way it's coming through. It's come through with CE as well. So I don't know if it's like common error, like the debt of the common error has been paid. We're closing out this cycle. I was pulling cards because I could feel a message coming through, so I was just pulling cards, trying to figure out what was going on. And there was heavy ending energy. So I was seeing like the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, which is like a painful ending, like a betrayal kind of thing. Maybe somebody felt like somebody had betrayed somebody. The Death card, the World card, all these cards about endings and closure. So something has closed, a cycle has closed, karma's been paid, it's done, it's done, it's clear. So that was the big main message that was trying to come through. CE could also possibly be a name. It could be the name of the person who's on the other side. I don't know the initials of that person. It could be that common error was a thing. I don't know. Whatever CE stands for, the person who the message is for, I think will know, right? If I was going to attach names, because I did ask for names, I would say Charlotte and Enrique. Because they're the two songs that randomized when I was sort of asking about it. It was Charlotte Lawrence. Hang on, did I write it down? Charlotte Lawrence, Sin and Secrets, but I've just been getting a lot of Charlotte Lawrence songs, so I feel like there's a Charlotte who's trying to push messages through. And If the World Crashes Down by Enrique. I'm getting something as well about like the end of the world. Not to kind of scare anyone, I don't think that's like what's happening. I'm not predicting the apocalypse here, but it's just this kind of like energy of like time matters, making the most of your time matters. So it's like enjoying the moment, living in the moment, appreciating the people around you, telling people how you feel, and hugging your loved ones and making sure they know that they're loved. It's coming through with that kind of energy. It's coming through with like that scene at the end of Avengers. This could be like a common message, like a communal message. I don't know if it's specifically attached to this, but it's like definitely the beach. The beach keeps coming through, something about a beach or a big body of water. And then that scene at the end of, I think it's one of the Avengers movies where the apocalypse is kind of coming in, and it's the two people who love each other and they're on a beach, and it's like a really nice moment. And that song by JP Sachs, If the World Was Ending You'd Come Over, right? Purple Rain by Prince. Keep seeing that. And someone posted about it on Twitter, and then like I watched an episode of New Girl, and it was the Prince episode of New Girl, and I was like, and then it was playing on Spotify. I'm like, I'm being haunted by this song now. So yeah, it's got this ending like thing to it. It's like, it's just like living the moment, right, kind of energy. So the song specifically that I intuitively was getting while I was pulling the cards for this specific message was I know it as Amy Winehouse. It's I'm going to try and sing it. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm a good singer, but it's to know him is to love him. Just to see him smile makes my life worthwhile. To know him is to love him. And I really do, yes I do. I looked it up and it was a cover. It was originally, I think, written by Phil Spector. And apparently it's a slowed down version of the tune Red Red Robin, when the Red Red Robin comes bobbing along. Somebody, I get the name Robin, and Robin references quite often, so I don't know if that's a sign, again, that somebody has attached to a person that's passed over. So yeah, that kind of like was one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, like one of those weird realization moments when I realized it was a slowed down version of that song. So it's coming through this very, very loving energy. I don't know if it's the same kind of messenger as the person who once said, you know, you make look after him, you make him happy, look after my son, those kind of messages. So it's coming through to me. I don't know whether it's the same energy or not, but it's coming through to me with this energy of like, whoever this reading is for, whoever the person is who's still alive, whoever's on the other side loves you so much and they want to see you smile. They want you to be happy. It's like that. It's like kind of like, I don't know if it's like a parent-child relationship. It's like, to see him smile makes my life worthwhile. It's like, it's everything. I'm getting this energy of like, it was worth it. Everything was worth it to make that person happy, you know, kind of thing, something like that. So it's coming through this Ace of Swords and the Sun energy. It's like the truth reveals all, like speaking a truth and the freedom, like the truth will set us free. That's the line I was getting. The truth will set us free, because the Ace of Swords is some kind of moment of knowledge, moment of realization, moment of truth. It's like clear understanding, like a piece of news coming in. It's like a sudden moment of understanding, like this is brand new information energy, right? So it's like this, you're speaking it, or I don't know. And then the Sun, it can be like a huge realization. So the Ace of Swords and the Sun to me is like a big light bulb moment, like a big wake up call, a big moment of like it's something that really impacts you mentally. Now it could be a piece of information, but it's like it's the freedom that comes with that. It's the freedom with like a sudden piece of information coming in that sets you free. It's like, I can make a clear choice now that based on this information, or I can, you know, I can really close out that chapter of my life. I can really let that thing go. It was coming through this energy of somebody letting something go, like releasing something and letting something go. Again, it could be like releasing a debt, like releasing a grudge, something like that. Something was being released, something was being let go. But again, it's coming in with this like Ace of Swords and this freedom and clarity, and like the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So it could be like somebody's son, right? Like somebody's child. Especially with Red Red Robin, I don't know, it gives me like parent son, it's like father son kind of stuff. So that's what I have, right? I don't know exactly who's who, but that's what's coming through. So I think what I want to do is, I just want to say, if this is your reading, if you're like, oh my god, I really feel like that's my reading, you know, you'll know who this person is as well. Like this person really, really loves you and they just want you to be happy. Again, it could be like a mother, a father, perhaps a first love who was lost, you know. Ten of Pentacles, there we go. Look at that, endings, closure. Yeah, I feel like because she's actually holding a red thread there that's been cut in half. It feels like a life cut short or something, like a something that wasn't finished. Maybe somebody was finishing something for somebody else. You know, tying up loose ends, completing something that somebody had left unfinished, so completing something that somebody else was working on. Yeah, because the page is like, it could be some sort of creative project, or something, a passion project, or something that somebody was very, my throat's closing up now. Yeah, it feels like a passion project that was left unfinished and somebody else is completing it for them. It's like, you know, like somebody who publishes something after someone passes away or something. It's like, you know, they finish writing the book, or, you know, they edit it. You know, maybe they had the book written but they hadn't edited it, so it's like this person edits it and gets it published on behalf of this other person. It doesn't have to specifically be that, but there's that kind of energy coming through. All right, so if I can connect with that energy again, it just feels like, like you're seen, like your efforts are being seen, and this person is proud of you and they love you. Like, I don't want to be kind of like any kind of like, I don't want to be pulling on anyone's strings here or anything like that. This is genuinely the message that came through, and it came through really strongly, and my heart just pounded. And you know, this, I really felt like something was trying to be communicated here. And this song specifically, so I don't know if somebody, I think there's been several covers of it. I think, like say Phil Spector, Amy Winehouse, I think Dolly Parton did it at one point. So I don't know if this is an you know, a favourite song of this person. Maybe this person used to sing this song, maybe to them as a child, you know, like I really, you know, to know him is to love him, just to see him smile makes my life worthwhile. It does have that kind of mother-child energy to it. Maybe not the whole song, but those specific lines. And the red, red robin comes bobbing along. Yeah, I do feel like there was some kind of conflict. Moving on from conflict. Right, this is, I'm going to read this card. Something's being laid to rest. Something's being released. It feels like it's like an IOU. It's like the debt's paid. Like you made it right, or something like that. Between him and me, there's only conflict, emptiness and fog. We can't understand each other anymore. We have irreconcilable points of view. You may wonder if this man is my father or my brother or my lover or my friend, but that's not the point. We had this project together. Right? But now all things are blocked. We are competitors when we should be a team. I wish we could go home, make some hot tea and sit at the table and start a calm discussion to solve the problem. But is this still possible? Will we be able to find a solution that brings prejudice to no one? I don't know. What about you? What are you doing on this bridge of sorrow? Keywords: conflict, tension, confrontation. Need to discuss and find a win-win strategy. And what else, please? What else? Any other messages that want to come through? Magician. It's like you can, if something feels impossible, you can make it possible. There's that energy again, that Ten of Pentacles energy. Like the Magician can make the impossible possible. I feel really sick all of a sudden. I don't know if that's for something, for somebody. For the magic is in my hands. Now a new cycle has begun. As it is in mine, the magic is all in your hands. You have the power to manifest your desires. Anything you need, any skill or quality, is already within you, waiting to be used properly. You can lighten the night if you learn how to take advantage of your personal talents. I come to you as a good omen to tell you that you can transform reality and make it look like your deepest dreams. But I want you to go for it. I need you to show commitment and strong intentions. Know what you want and then go and get it. Night is exactly the place where anything can become possible, but you have to start the process. Keywords: power, potential, skills, talent, action, creativity, manifested dreams. All right. So I don't know. It's not my personal reading for me to understand. I assume that it's going to find whoever it's meant to find. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but soon. When it finds that person, I think that person will know, especially because I think the IOU and the CE and this song and then the robin, I think should all be quite strong indicators there. And then that kind of feeling of, it's like things left unsaid, or like irreconcilable differences, or like a splitting, but it's like the calm is, I just came through with all these endings, like it's done, it's over, like you did your time, you paid your dues, like lessons learned, completion, it's done. And somebody really, really loves someone and they want them to be happy. All right, I hope that was helpful to somebody out there. I'm going to leave it there. Do take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.